Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and yeah, is ready to join the party. So we are flying here from Paris Orly airport in France to Cardiff airport in Wales. So happy Monday everyone, and for some already Tuesday. And I see that Ben is already in the chat. Thank you for joining, Ben. Also Eddie is here, so hello all and goedenavond. Lars, Olof, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you are doing fine, mate. And Knight at Night, hello Eddie, Lars, thank you very much for joining, Knight. Also Xander van der Linde, good evening everyone. And then Knight at Night, good evening Davy, good evening Xander. En Lars, ik wil vandaag heel de dag op spotpad in 19. Lars, it's too bad because I was planning to stream today this morning, but I was also feeling so well and I needed to cancel it. I had also an appointment with someone from the chat that will come to the spotter's place. It was a beautiful day today to do some plane spotting, and everything was like the arrivals were on 01, so that was perfect. Departures on 07, right? So yeah, unfortunately I was not feeling well this morning. In the meantime I'm already much better, so yeah, my excuses for that. Otherwise last week we could meet each other. Yeah, it's very unfortunate, so my excuse. So today Paris airport, Paris Orly in France. So this is our Paris airport. From a distance it looks very nice, also from close. Yeah, here and there inside also modeled a little bit the cold feeling, but yeah, actually it looks very nice. Maybe we can just jump inside a little bit. Camera off, Jonah. Yes, I will turn it on so the people can see me. Webcam on. There we go. Hello, hello. So this is how it is modeled. There are some other places as well. This is pretty good. So there are some other places where we can go inside as well, like here. And this looks a little bit cold, but outside it's very nice. So welcome to Paris. Sorry. Good night, good evening to Jonah Roberto. Lars, not bad. It was windy but nice. And an A340 and 747 Singapore landed. Alright, nice. The 747, okay, that's frequent, and of course on 01 you will see that landing in front of your nose. Normally it's at 25, right? But the A340, which company it was? So this is our plane for today. Our ATR 600, and next to us is Knight at Night. So with this A320-200 Phoenix. Okay, no GSX today because there is some problem with the parking brake. If I release it, it don't recognize it. So we will not use a GSX. We will just do it like this, and you see already that my plane moved a lot just because of the wind. We have an 15 wind knots wind to it, something like that. Okay, so our flight today will be around 1 hour and 34 minutes flight to Wales. So welcome to the cockpit. I turned already the ground power on, cargo door is open, main door is open, and wheel shocks as well. Lars, I did have to install Microsoft Flight Simulator today. didn't work, so now I'm installing it again, but it takes some time. Yes, that it takes a lot of time, mate. So yeah, it's hard to do, and nobody likes to do that, to reinstall this thing. But yeah, sometimes it's necessary. Today I also did a flight with ATR, just a test flight. Was setting up my Honeycomb as well for the throttles. Throttles are working now. I've found a solution for it, so it's going back like this, and then I can also reverse thrust like this. So that is working. I need to push a knob for it. Actually, on my levers is that knob for the go around that I push, and then those levers go up or down, and then you can actually use the thrust reverse. So there is a little issue with the Honeycomb and in combination with this plane. John Roberto, goedenavond, Eddie. And Lars, Air Belgium normally an A340 never lands. No, we don't see 340s, not much there. A few weeks ago it was Qatar Airways, I believe, that landed with an A340. It's very rare. Okay, I also am on NEWSKY, so my test flight today was not good. I had a tail strike. Second time in a row that I have a tail strike. I believe I know what the reason is. So we will start our flight. 54 passengers that we have today. And so we will start the flight and then we can continue. Alright, so first things first, we need to battery power. There is no, that guard is not unlocking everything, so I don't know if that is a normal. So we'll wait until we have some power available, then we go to external power. Oh, not this one, it's this one, sorry. We can also put on some navigation lights, so that's in, or that's on. Fuel pumps on. We go from the left to the right. Lights, that's on. Then we go here. We can turn that already on. It gives a fault, but that's normal. What else we need? Logo light. Let's stay, but yeah, we just turn it on. Then we go here, turn all those on. We have external power available, so no problem. Then we come here, everything is fine. Okay. And then Jonah to Lars, goedenavond. So we turn that on as well. We can turn that on, and it's 32 degrees, so we turn those knobs a little bit down. We cannot cool it now, but for that we need to start one engine. So that on as well, and I think we are pretty much done right here. So what my tail strikes are, I think it's with this, that you have a hook right here, that you cannot have a tail strike. That was on my previous flight. I think that you heard it scraping, and I was just taking off in a normal way. Alright, so we delete this, then we go to our FMC. And we go to the position. Last GPS position is right here. Okay, so that's it. And then we can go back, and then we go to our flight plan route, and then we put in LFPO / EG, and then FF, Foxtrot. So that's our route for today. Who is flying with you? Just night at night only for now. Dirk, he had a dinner with his family, so I hope he will enjoy the dinner. So we can execute this, and then we go to our departure runway for today. is a 06. Was that correct? I believe so. 06. I need to check with Discord what I put in Discord, because my flight plan changed because I did another flight. So flight plans 06, yes, that's correct, and then also arrival 12. 06. From there we need to go to LF9. That's this one. Execute. And we go to the next page for our arrival. I hope everything is fine here, because this seems to be like a different route. Oh, that's okay. Carabena, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, mate, and happy Monday. And John Roberto, I will not stay long here. I go to sleep, and a few minutes. Greetings to Dexter, Joe, Peter D, Peter DR, and everyone who is here. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much, Jonah. Have a good night. So arrival is an ILS landing on runway 12. And then we go to Oglen. Is that correct? Oglen. That's correct. I didn't test my flight plan, of course, because I did another test. So we don't have that one. Really? Oglen. It's actually a DCT. So I will check my map. Just give me a second. Very strange. So actually a direct will take then. None. Execute. Good night to Jonah. And then Lars, what binoculars do you use for plane spotting? I also want to buy, but I don't know which one. I don't use binoculars. I use actually a camera, only a camera. And John and Roberto, have a safe landing night at night and with the balls. Okay, so we can go to our slide plan, and then we go step by step. So PO is 61, that's what we need. 60, 61, that's correct. 181, 185. Next one is PO 187. That's okay. Then LGL, that's a VOR station. That's also correct. Then we go to Galbo. We need to put that in, Galbo. Right there. Next one, we have ERCAS or ECRAS. That's on this one. ECRAS. We can put that right here. Then we have a U Palo. The U Palo. Next page. Then we go from there to another VOR station. That's a BHD. And from there we go to the Q. Yes. TA, CQ, and I. And then from there we go to unfit. Carabana, I need to go to bed in 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, good night and sleep well, mate. And then good night and good night to Jonah. Already I was reading those things. Okay. Roberto, good luck with your flight. So next one is unfit, and I'm still not familiar with those layout. Unfit, and from there we go to Jetsy. And CI. And from there we go to Auckland. And then O and N or an M. Auckland is this one. Next page. We're almost there. OG and PUV. OG PU V. In this plane we need to put everything in manual. Then we have CF12. We can delete that at discon. And from there we have FF12F and 12. So 12 is okay. We have also 30 lock. 30 lock. And I'm not sure which one this is, so we'll leave that out. We have also the last one, ML12. We'll try that, ML12. I'm not sure. Okay, so we leave that just out so we can execute, and our flight plan is ready. So we can check that right here. And like Carabana, I will come back. I can watch for 5 minutes more. Okay. So next, now you see our flight plan. So this is a beautiful plane. It flies nice. Here and there, still some issues, but it seems to be fine. Okay, so our flight plan is in. I already loaded up the weight and the fuel before the stream. So then we go into back to menu. The weight. 0 fuel weight. Just hold that. That's 18,971. Zero fuel weight. Let's check. Should be fine. Let's just keep it 2,361 kilograms of fuel, and the rest is in. So we can go to the trim page, payload, set, and everything is set. Lars, how long will the flight be? 1 hour and 34 minutes around that. And Carabana, bye. Sorry, I will see you later. Have a great night, sleep well, and see you next time, mate. At night, 1 hour and 30 minutes. All right. So back and we go to the performance page. Cruising altitude is 20,000 feet. And then we also need to go to our page right here somewhere. Okay, I don't know how I need to do it. And when I click on it, performance page. Alright, so then we have confirmed the takeoff data. So V1 109, PR 109, and V2 113. We will confirm that everything is in green, and then everything is fine. Back to ND. On flight plan. And there we go. Alright. So what we can do next is cool down our cabin, and we can start already our first engine. So we turn that on, prop brake, and if you do the pushback, actually if it will work, then you can start already engine number 2 with the prop brake on. The props will not spin, and you can do the pushback. If you don't do that, they will not allow you to push back. So Knight at night, how far are you, mate? So seatbelt sign on, no device on, and we can turn on the beacon light if Knight night is ready. Our doors can be closed. Ready to taxi. Alright, nice. So we go back to aircraft, cargo door, close main door, and wheel shocks can go. As you can see, my plane moved just by the wind. That is something they need to do something about that. Alright, so beacon light on, and then we can start our engine on number 2. Charles, hello, watching from Nassau, the Bahamas, so watching from paradise. So welcome to the stream, Charles. Hope you are doing fine, and a very good morning to you, or evening. I don't know what time it is in your place. So we turn that actually right here, and this needed to be cut off. And our engine is running. Oh, and my prop guards are not working. Sometimes I have that. And then our engine can cool, or the cabin can cool. Alright, next thing we do. Start engine number 1 as well. Charles, it's 3:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Paradise. Light winds. Oh.
Orly ground Golf India Alpha Charlie.
Clear skies, beautiful evening, 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, nice, nice. Very nice. So we can set flaps to 1.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 6 using taxiway Whiskey 2 Lima November Whiskey 47 cross runway 6 Lima 2 Alpha Charlie Zulu.
The props are spinning. And we set our levers to auto. So everything is fine now. Normally all the lights should be out. You turn this on, and then everything is done. So we can turn on our taxi light. Cabin is cooling down. Okay, then we check Mr. Knight at night. He's ready. Parking brake off. And then we can taxi to runway 606. Now I'm not familiar with this airport. I need to think where I need to go. Where are my green arrows? Right here. Okay. Tonight at night, at what speed you will be flying? Well, around 240 knots or something, ground speed. Not so fast. Now I found something to go to 60 or so, but that's something that you cannot do in real life, or not for a long time. And some people have the issue with this plane of overspeeding. But I cannot overspeed this plane. Don't know how they do it. But even if I put my propellers on maximum, then I can still not overspeed. Lars, would you ever fly the 747 in the game? I already did that. But the standard one is not good, and we have another one, got the name of it, and I needed to fly the whole flight on manual, everything. So hand flying that thing for 2 hours. Yeah, it worked out, but it was just not so easy to do. I need to say, when we have a better 747, we will do that. But at the moment, will come so many planes out, and we have already a few nice planes. So, yeah, for now, we don't need to wait for a decent one. Lars, oh, okay. Now, I need to say, I wish I had more time and more streams, that we could fly everything more frequent, but unfortunately I don't have that. Next month will be the release normally, if everything goes to plan, of the Fokker F-28 fellowship. So that will be for next month. And that's also then a new plane that we have. In the summer, it's planned for the summer the F-70 and the F-100 from Fokker. Also just fight planes, so we'll have that in the summer, and who knows what else comes out in meantime. Take a look for Knight at night. Where is Knight? I don't see him. Knight, where are you, mate? I'm a little bit drunk, it seems. Oh, you're already. Oh, that's you on runway 06. How you get there so fast? Lars, which livery of Brussels Airlines do you like the best? Well, if I need to choose between the old and the new one, I prefer the old one. If I need to choose between the special liveries, yeah, the Smurfs I like. Also Tomorrowland livery I like as well. So those two. What you like, Lars? What livery is your favorite for Brussels Airlines? Lars, for you, the new and the Tomorrowland. Well, new, and maybe I need to get used to it, but yeah, it's a bit simplistic. It reminds me on Merlina. I don't know what age you are, Lars, but in my time there was a detective series on the Belgian television. It was called Merlina, and those detectives drove a Mini Cooper, a red Mini Cooper with white dots. So it's the opposite a bit of the planes of Brussels Airlines. So we all short here. Normally I think we are done with setting up everything. So 06, we'll short here.
Orly Tower Golf India Alpha Charlie
And
Zulu
we are
at
not
runway
done
6
because
ready
I
for
forgot
departure straight
a
after
few
departure.
things. So flight director needs to be on. That was on. Yaw damper why that was not on. 20,000 feet. We need to set that. I forgot that.
Cleared for takeoff runway 6 Alpha Charlie Zulu.
11,000 feet. Well, 13. So we go up. 20,000 feet. That's 200. 2 clicks back. There we go. So then we can turn on LNAV and VNAV. Why that don't work? QNH set, and then we go to the runway. So thank you guys for the 17 likes already. It's already very hot in this room. Next time we need to open a window here. We park next to, behind Knight at Night. He's flying the Phoenix, of course. His plane will be much faster. We cannot keep up with that plane, of course. Okay, we stop here. We do just the last check. Lights are all on. Everything is on, that's good. Runway flaps are set or not. Oh, I can see that, yeah, flaps are set. Okay, so then we are ready, guys. If Knight at Night is ready, we can go. Good night, done. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So you can go when you want. So a little bit of a difference in sight. And there we go. And I hope I have no tail strike today, or in this flight. I had already one. Keeping it on the center line is also not so easy. Now we are airborne. Totally afraid to climb, gear up. Bye bye parade. And then we go to climb mode. Flaps retracted. I need to set my levers to this position. Right here, it's a click spot. When it clicks in, that's what I mean. And we have a restriction of 2,000 feet. Great.
Orly Tower Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu frequency change. Orly approach Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu is type
So
3
I need
miles
to have
northeast
that
of Victor
MD
Oscar Lima Charlie
thing
to
back.
2,600
There we go.
feet.
You can follow the
Request
plan.
flight following.
We are climbing again, 3,000 feet. And then we keep an eye on Night at Night. He is at still 2,000 feet.
2261 Alpha Charlie Zulu.
While we are climbing now.
Alpha Charlie Zulu radar contact 4 miles northeast of Orly.
Lars, I need to go, but Wednesday from 10 AM I will be on 01. Hope I see you there.
Alpha Charlie Zulu.
Good job. If we can go there, because it's not sure that it will be 01, but normally Wednesday I should be there, and if they land at 01 I will be at 01. If they land at 25 right, I will be on 25 right. But normally if everything goes right or correct and good, then we are there. So Lars, hope to see you there. I really hope to see you there. And have a wonderful night, mate. Sleep well. Also, Knight is climbing, and we'll do that much faster than we do. We are flying for 3 minutes. Lars, okay, fine, bye. Alright, mate. Have a great one. So with this livery, you can see the sight here on the windows. It's not nicely done.
Contact Sane approach on 13.875. Good day.
Going to 13.875 Alpha Charlie Zulu. Sane approach Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu 5,600 feet.
Golf India India Alpha Charlie Zulu Sane, approach QNH tree 0.09er. Continue as planned.
Let's see if
Charlie Zulu, contact Orly approach on
Cardiff Night is following.
Good day.
124 decimal for 5 Alpha Charlie Zulu. Orly approach Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu 6,200 feet.
We are still in our flight plan.
Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu.
170 knots indicated, so that is 206 ground speed at the moment. We're climbing to 20,000 feet. A climb rate of 1,300 feet a minute. And we have a 15 knot tailwind at the moment. Now, the only way to increase the power is, of course, those levers are fully forward, but it says 100% override, so that is not the normal thing, so you need to put it on auto. And if you want to have some more speed, then you can put that on 100% override. If you are in a hurry, you will not damage your engines in the sim. So we stay climbing at 170 knots, 8,000 feet. Can also put on our weather radar. I have no clue if that is working. Also, our destination airport is Payware. But I didn't test that out yet. So meantime, I can tell you something about Eastern Airways for the people from the United Kingdom. They will know that airline. To be honest, I didn't know it.
125.7 for Alpha Charlie Zulu. Paris Center Golf India Alpha Charlie
And then
Zulu,
the full name is actually
9,700 feet.
Air Killaroo Limited, and the country is the UK. They started operations on December 1997, and they are a part of Air Southwest. Headquarters is Humberside or something in the UK. They have also bases in Cardiff, Humberside, Leeds, Southampton, and Teesside International. So the fleet size is 14 aircraft, and one more is coming into the future. And then average fleet age is 21.1 years. So they have the ATR 72. They have 4 planes. So the one that we are flying, the ATR 72. They have also the British Aerospace Jetstream 41, and they have 9 planes in total of that type. They have also the Embraer ARG 190. They have 1 plane, and in the future there will also come the Embraer ARG 170, so that will come into the future. And that's the entire fleet. They had also the Saab 2000, the Saab 340 in the past, the ARG 145 in the past, the Dornier the 328 in the past as well, and then also the Dash 8. So that is the fleet of Eastern Airways from the UK. We see inclinate on our right now is at 20,000 feet, so that's our cruising altitude, 20,000 feet. We are still at when we cut the lights, of course we get penalty points for that. So 11,700 feet, still climbing at a speed of 170 indicated, and 900 feet a minute climbing. So it's a nice plane to do some 1-hour flights on shorter runways. Very nice plane for that. Now it's a bit slower than the A320s and the 737s. It climbs way slower, but it's very economical. Peter DR, goedenavond Davy, Eddie, good evening, kind at night. Jonah, Dexter, good morning at Joe Trimpoli. Carvin Davis, hello. Oh. So Peter, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and happy Monday to you. So we already departed here from Paris, and we're going to Wales. That night I installed a strip bar, and now the loading time is faster, and whenever there is an update I can skip it. Oh, I saw your message in the Discord. Yes, I didn't try it out yet, and we'll see later on, but this week will be a very difficult week, and we will see. That night is at cruising altitude of 20,000 feet. Peter, you just had a nice weekend looking out for new stuff coming this week. Oh, new stuff for your PC. So 14,000 feet. I wonder, can we climb a bit faster? There we go. Just climbing a little bit faster. Good night. I remember one time we were saying that it's good to have an option to skip updates, and now we have. Yeah. It's not only for updates, I believe. There are many other things you can do with it as well, if I remember correctly. So now we will climb a little bit faster, because NP is 99%, or 99 or 100. Is the same if you put this levers, the propeller levers to 100% override, and then you can also cruise at 100% NP. Just wait until we are at cruising altitude. Now we don't climb much anymore. 16,000 feet. We go to standard. So what news? Not much actually for the news for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And there was a news on May 26th. And that's the PNGC 737-700 and 800 are now available for Xbox. And FS Dream Team released a Houston Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I think all the others I had already said. So Calgary, that is released by Sim Studios. So yeah, I think we have that. Nothing else is new so far. Also, our two top chatters are not in the chat today. So I'm curious who will be the new top chatter then. And Peter, I hope you have a nice wind at a landing. Yeah, not like last week. And Lars, Olaf, call sign, thanks, I see. Yes. Well, you are the only one that saw it, or the first one that saw it. So, more about that later. Also, the call signs are not always the correct ones. And sometimes I just put in something. Just something funny. A message. Or whatever it can be. So, 18,000 feet. And I really love this plane to fly. There's still some problems, and also in combination with my Honeycomb throttle quadrant, it's not always working so nice. Thank you, Peter, for the link for the throttle setup. I saw that first video actually from that guy that did the setup for the Honeycomb, but I had always a problem, especially for the reverse thrust. It seems that there is still a problem, and there's a little bit of a walk around, and I did that. It's working, but it's not ideal. Oh, Peter, yeah, Dave, did you see my posting about the setting of the Bravo, and can you do something with it? Yes, I did already, yeah. So, it's working now, but not how it should. I need to push actually the go run button right here. I need to push that on my levers on my Bravo quadrant, and then those things in front, they will flip, and then you can go into reverse thrust. Then you need to click it again, and then you need to go back. But otherwise, if I was always struggling that it came to here. If I wanted to put it in idle, it came to here, and that was not a good thing. And so I needed to disable this, or activate this, so I cannot go in reverse thrust. So now with this, now I can go in reverse thrust if I want, and if I do that now, cut back, or I want to go to idle, and actually it always go here to reverse thrust. So that's done now, but it's still, they are still looking for a solution. There's you tend to have different call signs. It's fun to look at them. Yeah. So sometimes it's a message, sometimes that are real call signs, just or something funny. You know, it's always changed a bit. Yeah, tonight all the tutorials are for the Honeycomb. I can't find anything for the Sidestick flight yoke system. Okay. Peter, agree, but at the end there was also a solution for those vibrations. Yeah, well, I did that. So there were some vibrations, and you needed to wait a bit. But at that time, actually, if you push the brakes, you are already stopped. when the levers go in reverse thrust. Actually, we don't need reverse thrust on this plane, how it's made now, because it stops so quickly. Who needs reverse thrust then? But just to simulate it, yeah, it's nice to have. But I need to push a button, so I don't have those vibrations anymore. So it goes directly here, so that's good. That night, Sidestick and Logitech are the same. Yeah, I think Logitech took over Sidestick or something. AZ Maniac, haven't been on Microsoft Flight Simulator for a while, quite some time. Is this Asobo's own add-on? Well, yes, it's made by hands. I forgot the name, but yeah, it carries actually the Asobo name, so it's coming from Asobo, but made by hands, and I forgot the name. Excuse, hand. So yeah, it's a nice plane for the price. It's $20 or something if you have the standard edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's $13 if you have the deluxe or the whatever, the highest version. So guys, we are cruising, so we set everything for cruise. There we go, cruise. And we have a speed of 198 indicated. Ground speed is around 291. Yeah, we have a tailwind, so we will slow down a little bit. Normally cruise speed is 280 of an ATR. So guys, I will give you a view and then I will be back in 1 minute. I'll pick up some vitamins and then we can continue with the stream. So take something fresh to drink, take a nice Jupiler or something, and then we will be back. Peter, no Rochefort 10 for you. Well, that's strong. That's pretty strong. Well, I'm not so into those oops, sorry, heavy beers. I prefer Stella Artois, Hoegaarden, Jupiler, those things. So, cheers. So 287 knots ground speed at the moment. So we lost a bit, 195 indicated, 20,000 feet. Easy Maniac, cheers, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. So 24 minutes flight time. And we have everything under control so far. Now for our descent, still I'm not confident with it, because we need to set that VNAV to something, and it's never working out. Just when we need to descend, it's working out, but now I cannot change it. I don't know why that is. Joe Trimboli, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Welcome, welcome. Olivier Panis. Good, good, good. Peter, those heavy beers are much better for your health than the others. Oh. Okay. But I think if I drink those heavy or stronger beers than just one, and I'm already sleeping. Yeah, that night, cheers, and also 20 likes, nice. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Thank you guys for the likes. So, very happy with that. And Peter, hey, and hey, and Joe. So welcome, Joe. Nice to have you. Now it seems Cat Knight found the alright speed. And maybe Dexter will join later in the chat. He had a family and dinner, so I hope he enjoyed it, or still enjoying it. And also at my second tail strike in a row. But I just think it's with this thing. If you turn that on, then it's easily to hit the ground with it, of course. I hear it scraping over the runway. And say, no way, not again. So I left it off. So we will see if we have a tail strike today or in this flight. Now also my approach was not nice. I could not find the localizer and approach glide slope just until 1700 feet, and then it was done. So also need to find something for that. I probably did something wrong. We have also a video. Easy Maniac always amazed me how tiny the wings are on those turbofans. It's the same on the Dash 8. Yeah. You're right. So that's also why it cannot fly so far, because it is not a lot of fuel that can go in. It also don't consume a lot of fuel, of course, or in comparison to another airliner. I need to find something what I was looking for, because do we need to put in the frequency and stuff for ILS? Not available. Systems. Peter, how is the balance now? How you mean with the balance? The balance with the plane is good, if you mean that. And Joe, that night I just saw your nameplate message. Did you delete the original? No, I did not. Folder of the community folder. You should only have one in there. And then Joe, that night, and thanks for the good morning. Good night to Joe. No, I did not. I did not know that you should do that. I would check after the flight. Thank you. Normally there is nothing in your community folder of on nameplates, if you are talking about those things. So I have used the red ones now. Peter, the figures on the THROTTLE. Alright. Oh yeah, no balance. No. We make another 150,000 loss today because of that tail strike. So no, we'll never make profit.
Alpha Charlie Zulu, contact breast center.
And Joe, okay, the instructions weren't that clear. Well, I didn't read the instructions.
124.8 for Alpha Charlie Zulu. Breast center Golf India Alpha Charlie
So,
Zulu flight level 200.
I don't know.
Golf India Alpha
Navigation.
Charlie Zulu breast center. Continue
Oh,
as planned.
here it is. Oh. Come. Understand. Great. How I can miss that?
Alpha Charlie Zulu, reset transponder. Squawk 2261.
2261. Uh, 2261.
Alpha Charlie Zulu verified, squawking 2261.
Alright. It's done. So we go back to navigation, and then I need to find our
Alpha Charlie Zulu, your transponder appears inoperative or malfunctioning. Reset squawk 2261.
yeah. Happy now? Okay. So that is not what I need. Navigation frequency. Oh, I don't know. So I will take a little nav. No, navigraph. I will take that. And then I can see it right there. Open chart. We will land at a runway. Already forget that. 12, I believe. Is that correct? Yes, so frequency is 110.7 and course is 117. So 110.7. No, that's not right here. I need to pick it right here. So 110.7. Enter. Okay. Corwin Davis, good morning from Christchurch, New Zealand. So welcome, Corwin. Hope you had a wonderful night and good morning to you. So cheers, mate. Mickey Yossi. Mickey Yossi. I think that is someone from Australia. No? It is just a Caravan 208. Joe, I hope you feel better. And Karen, I'm hoping tomorrow I will be off exhibition. I hope for you, mate. Hope you are doing much better and that you can come out again. So we go to progress page. We have 263 nautical miles to top of descent, and we have 275 nautical miles to destination. I believe that will be not correct. Karen Davis, I doubt it. Anywhere as it has says positive, it says it twice in the past. Oh. But I hope it will be not a good, mate. I really hope. We cannot stay in forever, so it's already a week or even more than a week. So our my little contest on the Discord server that I posted a screenshot of an airport for the people that don't know where it was located. Well, it was in Cebu, in the Philippines. So RPVM, I believe it was the code. So Cebu International in the Philippines. It's a freeware airport. Good night. I have 95 to top of descent. Alright, thank you. And then Carvin Davis, the start of installation was on the 23rd of May. 23, that May, yeah. That is 6 days ago. Yeah. So it says 253, but the distance is 266. What's the temperature in our cabin? Perfect, 21. I don't know why that second number is, but it should be 22, 21 degrees, so that's fine.
Going to 120.15 Alpha Charlie Zulu.
We can also put the seatbelt sign off. We can also click this, then we have compass. So, who are the pilots today? Me and Knight at Night. So, Knight at Night is on my right side, right there, 20,000 feet. He is flying the Phoenix. And tomorrow we will fly from Adelaide, South Australia, to Sydney, and we will pass to other places, to other airports. It's the flight that we did last week that failed, where we had a stream failure. So we will do that tomorrow again. For Wednesday is the farming sim. On Thursday we fly Air Canada with a Phoenix. What comes after for Friday, I don't know. So there's also it can be that I skip a flight this week. uh, but I cannot say that right now. Tonight is the my thought, and then Karin, when stuff said I had a positive, I said to my staff, here we go, installation time. Tomorrow I hope to go to bowling. I had to do it, do online shopping yesterday, and it get delivered. Okay. Well, I hope you can go to bowling, mate. So you can relax a bit and enjoy. And then Karin, I like how at night Joe and others do a multitask, fly planes and chat. Yes, that's always a nice thing. So we will cross the sea, the North Sea, and then we fly to the UK. So we will come on land. What is that? Roundham? There somewhere. Good night, thank you, Karen Davis. So this plane should start its descent automatically. Still looking for how to do that. We can zoom in and zoom out. Kevin, I didn't want to wake up this morning as it was dark and not used to staff doing tests only. So in the meantime we are flying for 41 minutes and yeah, 1 hour 30 minute flight. So it's still 50 minutes to go. If I can count good. So expected time of arrival. Can we see that? My flights. Not sure if I can see it. Cabin is a 2-hour flight. No, 1 hour and 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes. That's a flight time for today. So it's not a long flight. I also did a flight today of 1 hour and 30 minutes around that. So from Cebu International in the Philippines to Puerto Princesa in Palawan. Palawan is also an island of the Philippines. I was there a few years ago. A very beautiful island with a lot of nature. If you go to the Philippines ever, visit Palawan, Puerto Princesa, El Nido, Coron, things like that. You need to visit. So all on the same island. So I landed there. Of course I needed to go around because I had a bounce as well and a late landing. Actually you need to come very early on the runway because you have not much space, because NEWSKY will give you penalty points very easily. So I needed to go around and try it again. The carbon I paid about 80 bucks for my groceries yesterday and delivered. Delivery was free. It was 14. I had to order vitamin C. Okay. Well, delivery fee was 14. Okay. I was reading free, but it was 14 bucks. Okay. That's quite expensive. Now, if I go to the grocery store and when I buy meat and everything for 1 week, I guess I sit around €200 for 1 week, something like that. Carbon, it used to be 11, now going up. Yeah, everything goes up. Everything goes up. It's always getting more and more expensive. So I think we have a new subscriber as well. Oh yeah, that was some Verheyen or Verheyen. So that was yesterday. But I think also today we had one. And 23 likes. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I really appreciate that. And then carbon vitamin C tonight I put off Sprite for when I get better. Alright. Carbon ignited night vitamin C or vitamin cola. Also today I was flying a bit on NeoFly 4, the early access version. Also very nice to do. Also NeoFly 3, that's all for free. So just a bit like Airholder 2 and on Air Company. The only difference is, or one of the biggest differences, is that it's for free, at least for now. So, and it's yeah, not so hardcore than on Air Company. And so it's easy money, I think. And if you don't fly a week, you will not be bankrupt. Or 2 weeks on Air Company. If you don't fly frequently, you will go bankrupt. But not on Air on NeoFly. That much easier. It's a nice layout. You need to get used to it a bit, but it's very warm. You have also voices that speak when plane is loading or unloading. So yeah, it's very nice. There are some add-ons that you can buy, not for the 4 yet, but for NeoFly 3 you can do that. Rescues, that there is an accident on the freeway or something, and yeah, it's modeled and everything, so that's nice. You can also do illegal jobs as well. I didn't do it yet because I need to be 1 rank higher. No, I need to go to an A category A airport, and I was now on C and B, and now I need to find an A, and from there you can do illegal jobs as well. I don't know whether I need to transport them, but is illegal. So I'm curious. So indicator speed 194, 20,000 feet. Ground speed is 278. So that's actually perfect because cruise speed of the ATR is 280. So for the people that are interested in a free add-on for Microsoft and want to do some cargo jobs or passenger jobs and build your company, then check out NeoFly. The 3 is for free and the 4 is early access. You only can download it on Discord, the early access version. I was also testing out 2 planes today, and I was testing out the Coronado Mooney, the M20R, and I was testing out the Just Flight, what is that, the Warrior? Yeah, the Warrior 2. 2 nice planes. I only have problems with the Just Flight in combination with my Honeycomb once again. That autopilot and stuff is not working. Autopilot, vertical speed and all those knobs are not working on my Honeycomb. Also navigation, GPS navigation was not working. And then with a Coronado Mooney, very beautiful plane. Of course, Coronado is known of the better quality of textures and stuff, so very nice textures, very beautiful plane, very well made. Of course, of systems and flight dynamics, it's more basic, but for people that just want to fly an easy plane, I can recommend that. I had also a problem with one of the systems of the autopilot, but in combination with my Honeycomb, but yeah, for the rest it's flying very nice, very easy to land. Joe Trimpoli, good to see the top chatter is on the return. Yeah, so I hope there will be a bit more competition now, because at the moment Joe Trimpoli is the top chatter, but we all know what happened with Carwin. So it was sick, COVID positive test, and hopefully it will be better very quickly, so he can regain his place. Eve, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine, mate. Thanks for joining. So we are above the North Sea. So from all the people here in the chat, who knows NeoFly? Did you ever heard of it? Never. Did you try it already? Let me know in chat. And if you tried it, what you think of it. I'm very curious about that, because that's a free one, the only free one I believe that we have in that jar. We have also NEWSKY, but that's actually more for airliners and a virtual company actually. Now NeoFly is personal. You can fly with friends to a server or something and do some searching things and stuff. You can also search for gold, and you can actually do that online with your friends, flying in the same server, doing the same thing. That's actually nice. Didn't test it out yet.
Amar subscribed to the channel.
Amar, welcome to the channel. Hope I pronounce your name correctly. Thank you for subscribing, and yeah, welcome to the family. Guys, at night, I heard of it. Yeah, well, if you are in that thing, you need to try it out. If it's nothing for you, yeah, then don't do it. But I like it. For me, it can be a little bit more hardcore because it's yeah, too easy to gain money. And so you have on average $5,000 that you get for a short flight with a small plane. So Carvin, 26 likes and 2.69k subs. Yeah, with that new subscriber, we have exactly 2,690 subscribers. Yeah, thank you very much, Amar. And Kevin, what do you mean, Joe? Symbolic, good to see the top chatter is on the return. So I believe that he means that you are coming back to the top of the top chatter, because at the moment Joe is top chatter. So you are coming back in your position once you get better, and so that is what he means, I believe. Joe, yes, as David explained. And Kevin, I don't know how to know that. So once you are better, mate, you are in full action again, and then you can go back to the top of the chat. And also, I think Corin, he deserves something. I will contact, I said that I will contact Corin this week. Now I need to say I will do that next week, because things are happening in my life, and it's very, very stressful at the moment. So I need to do other things now, and yeah, from next week, if I have more an overview, then I will contact Mr. Corin, and then I will send him his price for top chatter, as promised. Corin, I don't mind waiting, David. Oh. Well, yeah, my excuse, but it's nice to hear that you don't mind, but you will get it. And the reason why that it takes a little bit longer, I will also announce next week.
Going to
So,
118.475 Alpha Charlie Zulu.
because I cannot announce anything now, because I don't know how or what or when, so I will announce it next week, from the moment that I know actually something. So, how far we need to go? That cannot be right. And why I need to clear? Do I clear? Okay. So next page. So 27 knot wind, is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Ground speed 276. Can we change that actually? If we make 200, can we do that? No, cannot do that. Just testing out those things a bit. And then we also need to see for our destination airport, that will be sea level because it's actually next to the sea. And that is 220 feet. 220 feet. So I changed, I'm just testing out a little bit. So if I change now, it jumps to another icon here, and it's alt dot or star or something. But we actually need to have a path. Georgian Bolly, obviously tell us when you are ready, but good luck with it. Thank you, Joe, thank you very much. I'm never ready with it, but yeah, I cannot tell now anything about it because I still don't know anything. But from next week or maybe later this week, I will can announce. Karin was watching John Feza earlier. He streams 5 AM, my time 6 PM his time. He made a hot drink and said the kettle took long, and a person said you should do it an hour ago before the stream. So now we'll do a little test. Why we are still okay? We are still okay. So if I press a VNAV, and pitch hold, so I cannot go to that path. If I do this, yes. No. Don't know what the problem is. Eventually it will work, but that's still something what I need to learn with this plane. And so I need to go to 20,000 feet again, and now I cannot get there. Don't do anything anymore. Okay, never mind. Karin was, yeah, I was already reading that. Sorry. Okay, I was too busy with this thing here. That's something what I still need to learn with this plane. how that exactly works. It was working before, just before I needed to start my descent. Then I had the right setting right here. But now I cannot change anything anymore. How is that? Why is that? Dexter, good evening. Welcome to the stream, mate. And I hope you had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful dinner. So, welcome, mate. And we are testing out some things with this plane. And you wanted to fly today the 146. And I hear that you had still troubles with this plane. So, yeah. I also have still little issues. So now, now that Dexter is here, I can tell he was overspeeding his plane before. I never get that. I can move those levers to 100% overdrive, and then we go faster. But I never get it on 244, never. But I can go faster, but that's not the thing that we need to do. We need to keep it in auto all the time. Joachim, Dexter, thank you. I did a long weekend, bank holiday weekend. Yeah. For here it's the same. We have also a long weekend. So today it was actually a holiday. Joachim Bolle, I finally got a Honeycomb Alpha a couple of days ago. So now I have the Alpha and the Bravo for GA flight and the TCA Airbus in Sidestick with Quadrant for the larger birds. Nice. Very well. And then Joe to Dexter, good evening. And then Dexter, yes, hello Joe, Carwin, and good night.
Alpha Charlie Zulu, contact Manchester Center on 118.775. Good day.
Going to 118.775 Alpha Charlie Zulu.
So yeah, also my throttle quadrant is more or less fixed. Yeah, with a little walk around. So that is good as well. And for the rest it flies okay. It's just my approach. Something is still off there. Or I do something wrong. But I didn't put in my frequency for my approach for my ILS landing this afternoon. So maybe it was that. Next, I will still be flying this route with a 146. Still feel like flying a bit. All right, nice. Yeah. And Dexter, if you still have problems with this bird, then for the next stream or something, then we can do maybe a shorter flight, and then we can do a stream how to fly. But you had also some troubles with the controls, I believe. So maybe you need to figure out that, and then the rest we can do in a stream to yeah, how you start this plane and how you fly it. Now I'm not an expert in any means. I'm still learning as well, and still some issues as well. So I don't know why or when I can put that pad. Here needs to be pad that is following a pad, the VNAV pad, but that is not working. Well, I can click here whatever I want. Oh no, something changed. VNAV Alt. So let's see what that will give. If I go down, switch to Alt again, PNF alt. Alt, if I switch down now, nothing changed. Oh yes. And there's oh, thank you with the Walls Productions, but I think I will give the ATR a miss for a while. Okay. No problem, mate. No problem. Cloud at night, go around. Why you need to go around, mate? Are you already there? There's Sky. Where's the airport? Oh, he's there. Oh, he's already there. Oh. I'm still far off, mate. We'll check our top of descent. That's a bit zoomed in too much. Normally we have also on the screen here our top of descent somewhere. No, why it don't show? Why it don't show? So normally our top of descent needs to be right here. Somewhere. But it don't show. Why is that? Carvin, the staff always take my temperature and heart rate. Oh. Yeah, it should because you have COVID or do that all the time. I just think it's about COVID. Just to make sure. And Joe, to Night at Night, are you flying the A320? Yes, he's flying the Phoenix. Where is my top of descent here? So that's why my thing is not correct if we go to the progress page. So it says 89 nautical miles and the distance is 102. So I believe it's because I have a direct and I don't have a top of descent. I think that's the problem. That night, yes, Joe. So yeah, we need to keep an eye on our top of descent, and we need to do that by ourselves because we don't have a marker here. So probably that is why we don't get the thing selected. And then Chochin Bullet, okay, just wondered why he was already there. Yeah, this flying the A320. So it will be dry. Alright. So it will be a little bit of a challenge for me now. So Night at Night is going around. I will try another time to land. And we are still far out, like 80 nautical miles or so. Joe, maybe I got a 140 tailwind or yeah, like last week. That was really crazy. So I counted that in our wind. It was like 130 or something. So that's 240 kilometers an hour wind. that we had there at that place. 240 kilometers an hour wind. That's 130 knots. Gavin was watching Captain Shakey yesterday, and he did a replay, and he thought it was a crash landing, but he made it and fixed it. Alright, nice. Still 20,000 feet. 1 hour and 15 minutes flying. In the meantime, we have 27 likes. Oh. Thank you, guys. Pretty warm here. So this weekend it was 25 degrees something. The first weekend that we actually had wonderful weather. Today it was a bit colder, with more wind, but like in the weekend it was pretty warm. And then yeah, I was able to swim this morning, but didn't feel well, so I didn't go. So I missed one of the people in the chat here. Also, I missed a meeting with Peter that would come to the airport today, but also my wife was not alright, so we missed that as well. So we need to redo that, and Peter and D. So that's we have 2 Peter or 3 Peters in the chat already. So yeah. And Karen, how's your son Dale? Is he fine? Yes, he's fine. Thanks for asking. So he didn't went to school today because it was a holiday. And tomorrow we will go to therapy and to school. So, but he's doing fine. So that's good. And Karen, hope Jonah will get better. Yeah, it's just I call that allergy from the pulse, or I don't know what that is, the things in the air. So but thanks Karin for asking, mate. So tomorrow it's Tuesday, it's always a busy day for me. Driving around and groceries, supermarket, and stuff like that. Karate as well. So super busy Tuesdays all the week, every week. I was thinking about how you said you were deleting the windy flight on NEWSKY, but was wondering if you explained the wind issue to NEWSKY developers. I'm not sure if that is a NEWSKY thing. And I am able to delete 2 flights. I already used those 2 flights that I could delete, but it is just what it is. We needed to go to another airport, that's the thing, or we needed to declare an emergency. I forgot that. So on NEWSKY, when your logger is open, I will show you right here. Then you can see declare emergency. If you have that next time and you say I can never make this, then declare an emergency and it will not count. How many miles left for me? Around 60. 66. So we go to, let's say, 4,000 feet for now. What? Don't start now. I will put that to 4,000 feet for now. Normally we have the top of descent right here, but I don't know why it is. Maybe I didn't fill in anything. I just do a direct, maybe that's the thing. No clue. Okay, and then we can go, what we will select, can we select something? We will go down. PNAV. And don't go crazy. 2,400. Jotri Boli, how many emergencies are you allowed? I think as many as you, because also if your sim crash and so and stuff like that, or something happens, you can just declare an emergency. So I believe those are unlimited, but deleting a flight only two, and I used those two already. So I cannot delete any flights anymore. Now, personally for me it's not necessary. If we make mistakes and we have a million loss or something, it's not a big deal. It's just to do the things together and yeah, that's it actually. And learn from the mistakes we make. And sometimes there is a bug into a NEWSKY as well. So yeah, don't worry too much about those numbers and those millions that we lose. But if we can avoid it, of course, yeah, try to avoid it. So 15,000 feet. And we are going down like a rocket. Don't like that, so I get penalties once again. So we are almost in Cardiff. We need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 turns, little turns, and then we are lined up. So normally we have a top of descent marker here, and then it will should start descending from itself. I don't understand why I don't have it now. So we also will change the frequency. And there we go. We have nice weather. Nothing to worry about. And then where is Knight? There it is, 6,300 feet. So we are coming Knight. And we have 47 nautical miles to go. And then, as I said already, tomorrow we fly the 737-800 with Virgin Australia in Australia, then the Joe flight, and hopefully everything goes well now. And I believe I already checked my flight plan, and it's in now. I believe I checked it, but it's already a long time ago. I believe last week, or yeah, this week, earlier this week. It already forgot actually, so I need to check it again. 11,000 feet. QNH we will set. There we go. Come on. Don't do stupid. Right, it goes back. There we go. 10,000 feet, so we can turn on some lights. Seatbelt sign on. Joe, the Joe flight is cursed flight, like a Leclerc at Monaco. Lol, yeah. And Carwin always like Captain Shaquille screams as he loves funny. Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know who that is. At night, the breakfast is at Joe's place tomorrow. Yep. And Joe, I'm coming in from the east.
Alpha Charlie Zulu, you are leaving my airspace.
From the east. Where is the east? I never know where the east is.
Approach on 125.855. Good day.
Going to 125.855 Alpha
And Joe
Charlie
is
Zulu.
right there.
Cardiff approach Golf India Alpha Charlie
7,000
Zulu,
or almost
9,300 feet.
8,000 feet.
Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu, Cardiff approach QNH tree 0, decimal tree. Continue as planned.
We will set that to 2,000 feet. So, Orly, we need to be at 2005, and FF12F we need to be at 2,200 feet. Carwin, I don't know why some people say bunkers. I'm not sure what that means, like cursing of just an excitement. I have no clue, mate. I don't know that word. And Joe always Joe always surprises us. Yes, Mr. Joe in Trimpoli. So 35 nautical miles to go. We will be a little bit late, I believe. So it's 1:27 that we are flying. So we'll be a little bit late. So it's 11:05 local time here in Brussels. And we have 27 lights. So for a Monday, everything is going pretty well for a Monday. Carwin 9:06 in New Zealand in the morning. And then Dexter, I'm in the air now too. So, but you start from the beginning, from the departure airport. So I will not see you then. Intro is visible. Yeah, I'm inside. Dexter, how come all the name tags are in red? This is a new add-on. Well, it's not a new add-on. Once in our stream, a guy said that he made red name tags, and Joe posted somewhere in our Discord. So you just need to click the link and you can download it. They are also in green. So I downloaded it, and the name tags are in red, so they are better visible. So that's the thing. 4,600 feet. And Joe, I only just took off from Bristol and in real time, just testing my nameplates again. Okay, and the screenshot. Screenshot. No, yeah. Red name tags as well. Nice. 3,700 feet. We have 9.4 nautical miles to Auckland. I believe we will. Can actually go slower down. Okay. And then we have 26 nautical miles to our destination. Guys, did you hear from that Russian pilot that is fired because he was flying too slow? A weird story. So he flew, let's say, 36 kilometers an hour slower than all the rest, and that just to have more flight hours. So in a month he gained $66 or something because of doing that, and it costed the company $6,000 because of that. Really? And so they fired him. Very weird. So 2,000 feet, guys. And welcome to Wales. Joe, yeah, just a strong Microsoft Flight Simulator headwinds. Yeah. Says, yeah. But he won each flight 1 minute on flight time. Yeah, so we lost actually 1 hour, 1 minute in flight. 1 minute. Right, that's what they write in the article. I don't know if that is correct, but they said 1 minute each flight. So unbelievable. So we got 28 knots wind now. Crosswind, 28 knots. And Dexter to Joe, oh, in real time in the dark. And Kevin, when I am off isolation, I will take pictures of planes and my score of bowling and post it on Discord when it's time. Okay, thank you very much, mate, and I hope you are out of isolation very quickly, mate, and very soon. So we have a little bit of wind here. We have a nice breeze. So one light turn, and then we line up with the runway. There we go. And then we can go to approach. If that is working, because that was not working before. No, it's still not. And Carwin always pretend isolation is like a lockdown, yeah. It is a bit like that. Oh, now we have. Speed lower, and then we go to flaps. Oh, that was too early. So we have two flap settings. So we will go soon to the first one. And then I also need to put on a sky dolly so everyone can see my serious impact. Do we see the runway? I don't see the runway. Where is the runway? Okay, there it is. Landing gear down. And we go to flaps 2. We have 24 and not crosswind. Wind is coming from the left. Kevin, how come they call it sky dolly instead of replay button? Because the tool, the name of the tool is sky dolly, and it's actually not a replay; it's a reset from the plane actually that we do. So the replay is not really possible in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and explain it's perfectly workable. And there is a replay in the game or in the sim, and Microsoft Flight Simulator there's now also a replay, but it's not really working out. So people make some mods for it, and it's actually it resets your plane. It's not a replay. So flaps are set, landing gear is down. We have now also some lights on my Honeycomb that was not working before. 500. So 500 feet. Find myself pretty low on my plane. 500. 28 likes so far. Okay, thank you, Karin. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I really appreciate that. Hopefully, because 19 knots at the moment. Let's see how bad my landing will be. Try to touch down as early as possible because I see that it's not a long runway, and the marker zone is already the second one.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I didn't use my thrust reversers. Flaps up. Ready for impact? Yeah, I forgot. Why that thing don't turn? Don't want to turn. 224, nice, yeah. was hoping for better, but it seems my plane don't want to turn. We go to the left here. So Payware Airport, where we are right now, here in, well, this is Cardiff. Knight, did you land already? And then I will turn off those lights. Turn on those. So normally you turn off nameplates when you land, but they must have distracted you today. Well, yeah. I think there was no one on the runway itself, so today it was okay. Normally I turn it off. At night approach, okay. And I don't see your name. Are you coming from the other side? I don't see your name. Cardiff Airport. Then we will park here. Parking brake set. Holy man, it's there. And where is Knight? I don't see your name, mate. Where are you? Oh, there you are, you. Okay. So actually we needed to turn that way. Okay, so we parked a little bit wrong. So we can turn off everything. And we start with taxi light off, and then a strobe light off as well, logo light off, and beacon light off, and then we can cut the engines. There we go. Joe, don't wait for me, I'm doing my own thing, but will eventually land. Right. So we'll wait, let's see who comes first and how long it will take, of course. So just an overview of the airport here, the airport of Cardiff. So Payware Airport. I see that we have a nice parking lot, very nice. Not a big airport, but it's the airport that I like. So welcome to Orly. Here we go inside somewhere. Let's just check out. No, not here. Not here, so we cannot see anything. Nothing is modeled inside. Yeah, here it is. We have a vending machine, alright. So nice airport. Like it. There we have Knight at night. So, by the way, sorry, I borrowed your music from my Discord video. It's not my music, so no problem, mate. I need to be here. Drone speed, fast. And then we'll see Knight at night, but they say up to. So this is the, what is this? This was one way. So in the meantime, I will check our NEWSKY. So I will close that flight warning. So close flight. So I didn't see it yet. So surprise, surprise. 992. All right. So short landing, 188 from threshold before 213. Really? So I got a penalty for that because I landed too soon. I made 1061 profit, so that's good. And yeah, 210 feet a minute. But yeah, I needed to land quickly because how they count is, so that's your aiming point. Well, actually here you need to touch down. This is the thing. Yeah, if you go past it, and the further that you pass it, even if you are still on the before this marker, they see it as a long landing, you know, even if you go land or touchdown before this one. So I was going for this one, the bigger one. That's the one that you need to go for, and we will see my landing. It was around this place that I touched down, and then they say it's a short landing, so that is good. And Joe, well done, good work. Thank you, thank you. Well, I can show you my earlier flight, and that is right here. My flight, right here. This, and also here. If we look at this, tail strike. Yes, tail strike. And there is a knight. All right. There it goes immediately the short way to our terminal. So yes, I had a tail strike, and that was on, where's the date? On May 26th, and that was with the, where's the plane? Which plane we were flying? Oh, the British Aerospace 146, 150,000 penalty. So then the next one, the penalty right here, but also penalty here. But today I had a tail strike once again, and I had 150 again, and then also off-center line takeoff, then off-center line landing, and then altimeter not set. So I made 148 loss thousand. Coming off the runway and guide at night and direct to the gate. Yes, I did not align with the runway. I don't know why. Yeah, I saw that you were coming from here and something like that, and then yeah, something like that. Where is Mr. Joe? Joe is 2,000 feet, so we will wait for Joe, and then we will do our replay. In the meantime, we check out more of this airport, Paver Airport. It's actually the first time I see something spinning here, like the radar. Never saw that. And you have some static planes. Now, if you want to remove those static planes, there are always things how you can do it. I'm not a specialist, but it is possible. There we have Rocket Joe. He's always coming in with a little bit of more speed. And here's the goal again. Okay, then we go to our arrival and the replay of that, or the reset, sorry. So we stop that, and then we can do the replay. Joe, I'm going around. Okay. So now my everything is off. That is because it's a reset and I turned off my engine. Right, seems he is in a hurry. Yeah. So engines are not running because I turned them off, and this is a reset and not a replay like I said before. Kevin Davis, when I see planes take off like the yellow, they turn like that at Christchurch Airport. Yeah. So we'll go a little bit forward and see our landing. So happy with the landing so far. Just a little bit hard. I wanted to have it a little bit softer, but it's okay. And yeah, I got a penalty to for the short landing. So we will see where the touchdown is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty early, but is that too early? We will see that once again. Or was that too
Bristol
early?
approach Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu is type 1 miles northwest of Cardiff 400 feet. Request flight following.
Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu Bristol approach. Squawk 0172.
So
Squawk
the first marker,
0172 Alpha Charlie Zulu.
Alpha
there's the
Charlie
first
Zulu
marker.
radar, contact 1 miles northwest of Cardiff 200 feet.
So here we have the touchdown,
0.36.
and here is the perfect spot to touchdown. So yeah, it was a bit early. Okay, so this was the touchdown, and then the plane got a little bit upset. So once again, and we see it from the inside.
Charlie Zulu is type 1 miles northwest of Cardiff 400 feet. Request flight following.
Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu Bristol approach. Squawk 5352.
Squawk 5352 Alpha Charlie Zulu.
Alpha Charlie Zulu radar, contact 1 miles northwest of Cardiff 200 feet.
Alright, so that was our replay. And then we check Mr. Joe. Where is he? Maybe I need to put on the, it's 7,500 feet. That's pretty far. Pretty far. There is night. And then once again, this beautiful airport. So guys, I will say thanks for watching, and yeah, hope to see you tomorrow again for our next flight, the second flight for this week. So that will go in Australia, the same flight that we did or tried to do last week, that the stream actually crashed. So for once we didn't crash, but it was the stream that crashed. So from Adelaide in Australia to Sydney, also in Australia, with the PMDT 737-800. I will put that on public right now, so you can see it. I will also post it on Discord, so you can see it there as well. Yeah, it's the same screenshot as last week, but I deleted actually that flight. So yeah, that's what it is. So tomorrow Australia, Wednesday we farm a bit, and then the day after on Thursday we will have Vancouver, Canada to Calgary in Canada as well, and we do that with the Phoenix A320. Now I need to say maybe I skip one of the streams, depending how everything goes this week. Yeah, and I will tell more about that later on. So, but I'm not sure. Maybe everything goes through like planned. Karen, go ahead off and see you all tomorrow on the stream. I will be on after 7 a.m. my time, 9:30 your time, and 7:30 my time after my shower. Okay, Karen, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your day, and see you tomorrow, mate. That night, any plans for USA flights? Plans. I have so many plans. Tonight, it's difficult for me to answer on that. Today, tomorrow, the day after, maybe, I don't know. I'm checking if there are flights planned. Oh, why that don't go open? What's happening? The program don't work anymore. Cannot go open. So yeah, I cannot say that don't open. But I cannot tell much right now if there are flights planned. First of all, that thing don't go open, and second, I will see later this week, and I will tell you what's going on. But for now, I cannot promise anything. Dexter, see you tomorrow then, and then okay, Dexter, have a wonderful night, mate. See you, pal, and see you tomorrow. Well, thanks everyone for the watching, flying, and chatting, and good night at night. I'm by Karen Davis. So yeah, guys, this was our first stream of the week. Yeah, I hope to see you tomorrow again in Australia then, and hopefully that stream goes as smooth as today. Thanks, bye bye all, and then Joe, send DM to read after the stream. Okay. Thank you, Joe. I will read after the stream. And then stream elements, also good night. So guys, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time. Good night, take care, Dexter. So, good night, Joe, Dexter, Carmen, and anyone else here. Thank you for watching. Also, thank you for the likes that I got. So thank you for that. We have exactly 29 likes, so thanks for that. Good night and day everyone. So night, see you next time, and have a great night, guys. Pilots, thank you for flying. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Good night, and thank you, David, for the stream. You're welcome, mate. It's always a pleasure. So thanks.